It is Black Friday. It's a chance to snatch a bargain or another cynical marketing ploy to get people spending. Well, either way, shoppers could see delays to their deliveries because workers at Amazon are walking out today. Well, a little bit later, we'll be speaking to the head of the union involved in that. But first, let's do the positive side of all of this. Retail expert Kate Hardcastle is here. And Kate, it's interesting. First of all, the pause on the origins of Black Friday. Of course, it's the day after Thanksgiving in the US. Sort of the equivalent to British Boxing Day that we used to have. But is Black Friday now fully a global shopping day, regardless of whether you celebrate Thanksgiving or not?
Well, it's certainly made its impact here in the UK, even though we don't celebrate Thanksgiving traditionally. And it's a welcome discount period, if you think about it, because traditionally we wouldn't have discounts at this time of year. Stores will be aiming to get full price in what we call the golden quarter, this period from September to December, where we normally enjoy good sales buoyancy in the stores. But of course, that changed in 2010 when Amazon brought over the Black Friday phenomena to UK. Other countries and areas have actually a different shopping period, including Singles Day, which is hugely popular in Asia. But going back to Black Friday here, I think we've become used to it. I think it's part of the metric. But what shoppers are telling me is they've really noticed this is no longer a day. This is an event that's now a month long. Even Black Friday murmurs in October happened because retailers have certainly felt the pinch this year. They know shoppers aren't really shopping the same way. They're watching their budgets. And there's almost this race to the finish line as we see retailers try to make sure they're going to get your spend at this time of year. So it's certainly a time to remember as buyers to be aware that maybe the prices aren't always the best, but if you've budgeted and it's the right item for you, certainly this year there are some genuine bargains to be had.
Well, I was going to ask that. I mean, if you don't mind when you get the product, is it better still if you wait until Boxing Day or an altogether different day, or are these pretty much the cheapest days of the year for certain types of spending?
They're certainly not the cheapest time of the year. In fact, Which have come out with a report today to show that very few products are at their best price right now. So it's still always worth using for larger priced items, things like shopping trackers, and you can watch the fall and rise of prices throughout the year. There's also a calendar for these things just to generally understand and try and work with. If you're buying something like garden furniture, don't buy it just as spring's starting because that's when everyone wants it. Buy away from the tide of shopping habits. I think why we've seen some bargains this year that seem a bit more genuine is there's a lot of stock. We just know over the last few months, thanks to those ONS figures that show us just how much sales volume's going through in value, that we haven't had the same urgency or interest in consumers buying. But that's not necessarily because they're not buying from anywhere. Certainly trends I've seen indicate that we're seeing a lot more in what we call direct source, which would be the sites you might have heard of like Temu or Shein, where it's coming from a direct site internationally, or indeed re-commerce, which to you and I, we used to know as a second-hand market. And we've seen a lot of people generate their own income by being able to sell what's in their wardrobe, sell small electrical items for their home, try repurpose that and almost recycle it. Great for the environment and certainly great for people's wallet.
Well, Kate, thank you so much for joining us and breaking it all down for us. And good luck shopping to all our viewers if they want to enjoy Black Friday. And a chance as well to say a belated happy Thanksgiving to any of our American viewers.